Stop crying. We are here for you.
A 15-year-old girl stood shaking on the courthouse steps, her bruised face streaked with tears, clutching her phone like it was the only lifeline she had left. People in polished shoes and $1,000 suits walked right past her, pretending not to see the child silently breaking in front of them. Her voice trembled as she begged for help that never seemed to come. Welcome to Rising Voices, where courage speaks louder than fear, and where every story reminds us that heroes come from unexpected places. Before we continue, I want to ask you, what would you have done if you saw a child crying like that? Maya's breath hitched as she explained through sobs that her own father, a respected police sergeant, was inside the courthouse manipulating the judge into believing she'd lied about the abuse. Her foster mother, the only adult fighting for her, had just been arrested on fake charges by the sergeant's buddies. Maya had been left completely alone. But inside the courthouse, paying traffic tickets of all things, stood one man who heard every word. Big Mike, a biker built like a mountain with a heart twice as big. He approached the trembling girl gently. "Who's trying to get you back, sweetheart?" Terror flashed in Maya's eyes, then hope. When Big Mike learned what was happening, his jaw tightened. He pulled out his phone and sent one message, one call for help, and within minutes, the world changed. The thunder came first, then the vibration in the concrete, then the roar. 47 bikers rolled into the courthouse parking lot, the Iron Guardians, veterans of steel, the Christian Riders. Rival clubs who hadn't spoken in years came together for one scared girl. They entered the courthouse like an army of leather and loyalty. Judge Brennan's face lost all its color. Sergeant Davidson, Maya's father, sat polished and confident, wearing his dress uniform like armor. But when he saw the bikers, his smirk crumbled. The bailiff tried blocking the door, mumbling that only family could attend. Big Mike stared directly into his soul. "We are her family. All of us." "Big family," Snake added, revealing his Vietnam veteran patch. Problem with that? Maya sat alone at her table, her state-appointed attorney purposely missing. Davidson's elite lawyer stood smugly, demanding Maya be returned to her father immediately. That's when Big Mike stepped forward. He listed 17 excessive force complaints against Davidson, loud enough for the judge to hear. Another biker shouted, and 19 domestic calls to his house. Judge Brennan banged his gavel so hard it echoed. But before he could threaten them again, a woman in a sharp gray suit pushed through the crowd. Casey Williams, Maya's new attorney. She dropped a thick folder on the table, the lost evidence suddenly found. Hospital records, photos, audio recordings. Everything Maya had been too scared to say, locked inside a folder now resting on the judge's desk. Davidson tried to object, but Casey leaned forward, smiling like someone who had already won. "She's a minor. She had every right to record him. Would you like me to play the threats for the court?" Davidson erupted, calling Maya a liar, insisting she'd been coached by criminals. And that's when it happened. Years of pain burst out of Maya like a dam breaking. She told the courtroom about the broken arm over a B+, about being forced to kneel on rice, held underwater until she thought she'd die. Her cat, killed because she came home 5 minutes late. "Liar!" Davidson roared and lunged at her, but Snake's cane hooked his legs, dropping him flat on the floor. 46 bikers stood over him, not touching him, just watching, judging. Big Mike shrugged. "I saw him trip." "Yeah, me too," 46 deep voices echoed. Casey wasn't done. She revealed a flash drive containing deleted body cam footage retrieved by IT specialists. Footage that showed Davidson threatening fellow officers, bragging about beating Maya, laughing that no one would believe her over a decorated cop. The courtroom went silent. For the first time, Judge Brennan truly looked at Maya and saw the truth. Her voice shook as she said she did feel safe with her foster family, but that Davidson kept having them harassed and arrested. "Not anymore," the judge said firmly. He terminated Davidson's parental rights on the spot and ordered an immediate investigation. The doors burst open. Internal affairs, the police chief, handcuffs. Davidson was finished. He glared at Maya with venom. "You're dead." "No," Big Mike said, stepping in front of her. "She's protected now." After the hearing, Maya approached Big Mike, tears pouring from her eyes. "Why? Why did you all come?" The giant knelt down to meet her at eye level. "Because that's what we do, sweetheart. We protect people who can't protect themselves. That's the real code. Snake added with a wink, "We're dangerous, but only to people who hurt kids." That night, #Bikers for Maya exploded online. Donations for her college fund flooded in. 3 states launched investigations into corrupt custody courts. A week later, Maya asked to learn how to ride. 2 years later, she rode back to that same courthouse on her own motorcycle, wearing a leather jacket with a patch that read, "Protected by Angels." Her father was serving 25 years. Maya had founded Bikers Against Abuse, operating in 12 states. She'd learned something powerful. Strength isn't about a badge or a uniform. It's about protecting those who can't protect themselves. And sometimes, the people who look the scariest are the safest ones to run to. If you believe these bikers made the world better, hit that subscribe button and show your support.